What you're about to see is hard to believe. In a small workshop in Pakistan, workers manufacture protective foam packaging used for televisions, refrigerators, washing machines, and countless other products. But unlike modern automated factories, this operation relies on firewood-fired boilers, decades-old hydraulic presses, and a remarkable amount of manual labor. The white protective inserts that keep appliances safe during transportation may look simple, but the process behind them is surprisingly fascinating. Everything begins with tiny polystyrene beads. At first glance, they resemble small plastic pellets, but these particles are the foundation of every foam packaging component produced here. The beads are loaded into a large chamber where they are exposed to high-pressure steam. As heat penetrates the material, each bead expands dramatically, becoming lightweight and filled with microscopic air pockets. This transformation is what gives expanded polystyrene its familiar appearance and exceptional shock-absorbing properties. Unlike highly automated factories found in many countries, the steam required for this process is generated using a traditional wood-fired boiler. Workers continuously feed firewood into the furnace throughout the day. Maintaining the temperature and pressure necessary to keep production running. The entire operation depends on this constant heat source. If the pressure drops or the fire weakens, the production line slows down immediately. After expansion, the beads are allowed to cool and stabilize before being transported to the next stage. In many modern facilities, conveyor systems handle this movement automatically. Here, much of the transportation is still performed manually. The process may appear simple, but every stage is carefully coordinated. The boiler continues operating non-stop, supplying thermal energy to every part of the factory. Without it, nothing moves forward. Once the expanded beads are fully prepared, they are transferred to molding stations. Workers manually fill large molds, making sure every cavity is packed evenly. This step requires experience and attention to detail. Because any empty space inside the mold can affect the final shape and strength of the product. When the mold is closed, high-pressure steam is introduced once again. Under the combined effects of heat and pressure, the individual beads fuse together, creating a solid protective foam structure. This is where the material truly takes shape. What started as thousands of loose particles becomes a single, lightweight yet durable component designed to absorb impacts and protect valuable products during transportation. As the molds open, freshly formed pieces emerge, still warm from the manufacturing process. Steam escapes into the air while workers inspect each component before moving it to the next stage. Even though machines play an important role, human labor remains essential throughout the operation. Workers constantly monitor temperature, pressure, cycle times, and product quality. In a process where heat, timing, and compression must remain perfectly balanced, even a small mistake can result in defective parts. Experience often matters more than technology. Skilled operators can identify potential problems long before they become visible, making adjustments that automated systems might overlook. Once molding is complete, the foam pieces move to the finishing stage. Excess material is carefully trimmed by hand, and every edge is inspected to ensure proper dimensions and a perfect fit. These final adjustments may seem minor, but they determine whether the packaging will perform its most important function, protecting products from damage during shipping and handling. Every piece undergoes a final inspection before leaving the factory. Any imperfection could reduce its effectiveness, which is why quality control remains a critical part of the process. What makes this operation so remarkable is the contrast between its simplicity and its importance. Using traditional equipment, manual labor, and decades of practical experience, these workers produce packaging materials that become part of a global supply chain. The foam inserts manufactured here may eventually protect televisions, refrigerators, electronics, and household appliances delivered thousands of miles away. It is a powerful reminder that behind many everyday products lies an industrial process most people never see. And in places like Pakistan, human skill continues to play a vital role in keeping that process alive.